since I did a members only, did members anything on this channel. We're just kind of fucking around, building it up. We'll wait for some motherfuckers to come in. Hope everybody's well. I'm well. I am great on this day. But then again, I'm always good. I'm just gonna hang out and wait. And, you know, I got people spreading rumors, and I just kind of wanted to smash the rumors because I can. Hey, yeah, I'm good. How are you? I hope you're well. Long time. I know it's been a while since I've been on this channel doing anything. I've been working on this channel. This one's going to be like my shit talking channel. I'm saving my other channel for like my documentaries, my content, like stuff that matters. This has been this is my troll shit talking channel. The channel where I go, hey fuckheads from MobTube, go fuck yourself. What's up, Angie? How you doing? Oh, you know, I know what you're wondering. You're like, what's Bambi doing? Why is she live on this channel? Because I'm working on this channel. I'm using my other channel solely for my content, like my documentaries, my mob stuff, my Hollywoods, you know, my content, my documentaries. And I'm going to use this channel for everything else. Shit talking, you know, sex trafficking, human trafficker Jules, you know, maybe that fucking loser in Sarasota. I don't know. That guy's a fucking moron. He's like, oh, Bambi's not been around. I think she owes money. Bitch, motherfuckers owe me money. You want to know the score? I need to be out collecting money from these fucking deadbeats is what I need to be doing. Motherfuckers owe me money. You want the actual score of things. I just don't come online and cry about it like a bitch. And for the record, there was never any money exchange between me and Peach, ever. He never gave me a fucking dime. Not one. Not one fucking dime did I ever receive from that man. Not one. Not one. So, you're wrong again, fat boy. Smoke some more crack, dude. I mean, you need to smoke some more crack because your stories are just fantastical. Just out of your mind, fan fiction stories at its greatest. And actually, not its greatest, it's suckiest, honestly. What's up, gangsta? Yeah, well, you know, I got people thinking that I'm dead, that I'm witness protection, that I'm hiding out from the mob because I owe loans or some shit. No, I don't owe shit. Like I said, motherfuckers owe me. You want to be technical? Motherfuckers owe me money. Pay me my money, motherfuckers. And that's how I feel about it. Nah, I'm just, I figured I'd come say hi. It's been a while since I've done anything, like any lives on this one, so. Yeah, no. What's up, Joshy? What's up, my guy? Oh, man. We got pizza. Yeah, pizza, you fucking twat. We keep hitting your channel, stupid. You know, while you're focused on FPS, we in the Pizzaverse is over here just wreaking havoc all over your bitch ass. So keep focusing on FPS. We're going to keep working our magic, you know, behind the scenes. Because that's what I do. Yeah, fucking pizza. You ain't going to have, trust me, pizza, you ain't going to have this channel long. You're not. I give it maybe by the end of the week. Yeah, apparently, Joshy, I owe money. Freeside, I guess I got outstanding loans and I'm hiding out from the mob or some shit. I don't know. I'm telling you, these people and their fan fiction, it's getting a little ridiculous. Fan fiction, hiding out. No, I don't hide. I pay my debts. Oh yeah, I know. It's like, does the retard not understand I've got 4 channels that I work out of? 4 different channels. Like, just because I'm not doing activity on one doesn't mean I'm not doing activity on another. And, you know, and those of you that know me, you know, I'll disappear from one channel for a little while, and then I'll start working on my other channel, and then I'll go back to my other one. You know what my fucking shit is. And honestly, I've been taking a break from creating. I know, I work hard. I'm always creating videos and thinking of stories to tell you guys. Sometimes Bambi needs a break. The fantasy, you know, factory needs a break at a time. What's up? Look you up, brother. You know, so sometimes I need a break, and I'm taking a creative break. And believe me, I've got documentaries planned for my other channel when I decide to, you know, get off my ass and get off my break. And we got some new fudge coming out. I designed some Cheerio fudge. I also designed a white vanilla raspberry champagne fudge. That's going to be the Harlow Blonde fudge. It's got edible gold in it. I've been creating. I've been working and creating, and you know, as you guys know, it's summertime. It's my busiest time, like work wise. I work a lot offline. Like it's my busiest time. It's like motherfuckers are constantly like getting in trouble and having to go to court. Summertime. Time for me to be busy. Oh man, there's a bunch of motherfuckers that have fucking fantasies about me. They need to quit. I'm not interested. There's a lot of shit I'm not interested in. You know, and it's funny because they'll be like, hey Bambi, did you see that? And I'm like, hey, no, I didn't because I don't watch trash. I don't watch trash. I just don't. I don't. Motherfuckers think I do, but I don't. What? Oh yeah, fucking Taco Bell shit. Why does he think that like anybody wants to see him eat? I mean, I don't know about you, Joshy, but I was taught manners. You don't talk with food in your mouth. You know, you don't chomp away. You know, you don't do that. Hey, Darren, how are you? I've been basically, in case you guys are wondering why I haven't been doing like members content and shit over here and been doing my shit over here, is because like I've been working on doing premieres. I like doing premieres. I don't like really being live that often. I don't know. I was on display for like 4 goddamn years. I don't want to be on display anymore. I'm sure you understand what that's like. I don't want to be on the spotlight. I like doing my little premieres and hanging out with you guys in chat and talking our bullshit. Man, okay, so Jim Terry got on Eric Foss's show today and I left because I can't listen to that guy. You know, and I get it. Oh, he's got inside information. Angel Gotti's a liar. Oh, big deal. Oh, Angel Gotti's a liar? What? What? Like we hadn't known this for 4 fucking years now. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? Why is everybody acting like this is some big fucking expose? Oh my God, Angel Gotti's a liar. I would have, oh, what? Seriously? 4 years. We've known that twat's a liar. Why motherfucker acting like it's some big fucking news now? Hey, Jim Terry, you're late to the game, cocksucker. We've already known for 4 years the bitch is a liar. We know. You're 4 years too late, dude. Come up with a new story. We know. Angel Gotti lies. Oh, my God. And you know what? And this shit that they're talking about, the lie, oh, my God, it's so fucking ridiculous. Okay, so here's the story from where I understand it. And again, this is my understanding. You'll have to go investigate for yourself, but trust me, you're just going to be just as bored as I am. Really, don't waste your time. But that being said, my understanding. This is how I saw it. Okay, so I guess the motherfuckers in the shithead community, the loser jerk off, I got dissed by Rolling Stone and called a con man community, the Jim Ferry community, I guess they like gave this woman Edna money for a headstone or some shit, donated some money, and they're like, where's this headstone at? Oh, we want to see this headstone. We want to see it. Like a bunch of fucking creeps. God damn. So I guess the headstone had been laid down. It wasn't a con. Nobody got conned out of money. The woman bought the headstone. But because it wasn't laid on the grave at the time that they thought it should be, they're throwing a fucking fit. Oh, you didn't tell us. You didn't tell us it got laid 2 weeks ago. You didn't tell us. Really? This is what you worried about. You middle-aged puke. This is what keeps you up at night. The fact that a woman didn't tell you that the headstone had been placed. First off, it's not your fucking business. There's a bunch of fucking weirdos, Big A. I'm telling you, man. And fucking Willie, oh, Bambi owes money. Yeah, I'm hiding out from the mob, Big A. Do you think you can come pick me up and do security detail in a few days? Come, you know, because I gotta go. I think I gotta go down south and hide out. You know, I'm a witsack because I take a YouTube vacation and don't do premieres every day or go live. Apparently, I'm hiding out from the mob and owe money and all this weirdo shit. Okay, we'll run with it. I'm that gangster. All right, I'll be that person. Let's do this. Pretend I'm a crime action hero. Let's do this shit. All right. Think I'm a lot bigger than I really am, but all right, let's do this. Like I said, this is your fantasies, not mine. You fantasize that I have hitman coming for me and I'm hiding out from the mob. These are your fantasies, not mine. So just remember that. You think bigger of me than I do. So whatever, we'll run with it. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. But yeah, face to face, man. Oh, guys, what did you think of Abby? What did you think of that shit? Okay, let me tell you the setup. So about, I don't know, maybe what was it, Big A, a couple weeks ago? 3-4 weeks ago? Maybe sooner than that. It's not a pizza store, I swear. Okay, so Big A's posting about this guy, King of the Pines. And that fucking Chomo Willie's trying to ease his way into that chat room and get refugee and all that shit, right? So the A team put the kibosh on that shit. The King of the Pines guy ran his ass out. All right, no big deal. Never really watched the guy. Well, then the other day, Gino Cappuccino found him. And Gino Cappuccino posted, I found Tony Pizza's brother. And I'm like, oh shit, Gino Cappuccino found this guy? So then I go in there, right? And I'm like, fuck it. I thought about what Gino had posted, and I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna ask this motherfucker. And I asked him, hey, are you friends with Tony Pizza? And the bald guy, the King of the Pines guy, was like, no, I don't know him. I was not expecting that cross-dresser in the wig to say, he lives in New York, 10 years. Been in Florida 12, and I'm like, holy shit, this motherfucker knows pizza. What are the fucking odds? Then I had to clip it and show all of you guys because I was floored. I was like, what is going on? Because usually when I ask that question, because I'll go around to like random chat rooms and kind of passively troll, I'll be like, Tony Pizza loves your channel. He thinks your shit's the best. Like I went into this Sasquatch guy's room. This guy dressed up as Sasquatch playing the saxophone. And I was like, Tony Pizza loves your music. You know, shit like that. Normally, the answer is always, no, I don't know him. Who's that? I was not expecting that guy to be like, oh, he lives in New York 10 years. I'm like, what? It wasn't like, you know he knows him. That's fucking crazy. And I don't know if Pizza's seen the video yet. I don't even know if he knows that I found his friend Abby. I am gonna, I don't know how I'm gonna manage it. I'm gonna see what I can do. I am gonna work on seeing if I can get an interview with old Abby. But I'll be honest with you guys, I'm a little intimidated. I mean, you saw it. I don't know if I can sit on panel and keep a straight face. And I don't know if I cannot not be Bambi in that situation. You see the situation, the problem is I would have a hard time not being me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that would be a wise idea for Bambi to interview Abby the crossdresser. I really don't know. Not that, hey, to each their own. It's just not my thing. It's not my thing. And, because I asked him in the chat room, because people were asking him, and like the King of the Pines guy was like, well, do you identify as a boy or a girl? Or both? And they were like, people couldn't, they were arguing over, not really arguing, but it was like, they kept asking the same question. What do you identify as? I don't, what do you identify as? Finally, I said in the chat room, what did they put on your fucking birth certificate? Well, what gender is on your birth certificate? Because I'm sorry, if they marked boy, then you're a boy. That's just the way that works. If they marked girl, guess what? You're a girl. I'm guessing with Abby, they marked boy at the hospital, is my guess. And we're going to go back in the past. We're going to go back in the past. In the DSM-4, which is the psychology handbook, the DSM-4, it's the psychologist and psychiatrist Bible. Cross-dressing, transgender, trans dysmorphia, disorder, those are mental disorders. Being transgender was a legit mental disorder up until recently. It was classified as a mental disorder. But in that same sentence, at one time being a homosexual could get you locked up in a mental institution. So that's not really saying much. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying, at one point it was considered a mental disorder. So there's that. And, honestly, I'm a Catholic. Freedom of religion. I'm a Catholic. It's against my religion. 100% against my religion. Cross-dressing, homosexuality, all that is against me being... I'm a Catholic. It's my religion. I mean, hey, Stella, what's up? So... And I've talked about this before on my show. Like, I don't understand why I don't have freedom of religion in my country. Oh, what do you mean, baby? You got freedom of religion? No, I don't. Well, what do you mean you don't? This is what I mean is, as a Catholic, it is against my religion to cross-dress. It is against my religion to have same sex with the same sex. You can't be doing that. A lot of other things against my religion. But if I was to say that in public or deny someone who was, a homosexual or a cross-dresser, you know what would happen? I'd be strung up. I'd be called a hate monger. Oh, you're this, you're that. What? No, I'm practicing my freedom of religion. You go be gay all you want, but don't force me to accept your sinning. It's against my religion. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't have freedom of religion. I don't. At all. You think you do, but you don't. First time you try practicing your religion out in public, let me know how that works. Seriously, let me know how it works out for you. Deny a gay couple your services because it's against your religion and see how well that works out for you. In fact, a cake company was sued by a homosexual couple because they did not want to make them a wedding cake because it was against their religion. They got sued. And I think the homosexuals won in that case. Don't quote me, though. You'll have to go look it up yourself, if I remember correctly. And I'm not sure if I'm correct. I just know that they did get sued. So practicing your religion in America, you do not have freedom of religion. You do not. Same with freedom of speech. You don't have freedom of speech either. You just think you do. Of course you have freedom. Basic, normal, human freedom. I mean, freedom of speech does not mean you get to walk up to a stranger and say, hey, you're a faggot, I don't like you. I mean, yeah, you can say that, but if you get punched in the mouth, the person may not get charged with assault. So, I mean, you have the freedom to be a jerk off if you want, but there are consequences to that freedom, I guess is my point. So last I somebody coming out with some pizza, phone call from his mom. Who was threatening to call Pizza's mom? I heard him crying about that, some recording. And I knew him and SoFlo were not fighting. I don't know why Eric Foss thought they were fighting. They weren't fighting. Pizza made the comment about SoFlo being on that call with his mom. It wasn't in a negative way, which told me right there they weren't fighting. So I don't really know why Foss thought SoFlo was fighting. Give it some time. But then again, SoFlo ain't got no friends. Pizza may be all he can get. The chomo and the sex offender. They should do a show. They should call it that. The chomo and the homo. Live at 7 p.m. Your nightly talk show with the gay guy and the chomo. Now that's what they should do. They should do a show. Call it that. Yeah. So I've unintentionally started Cleavage Gate, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Here's what happened. I know another story. There's been a lot going on since I've been live. I don't go live too often. I got tons. Okay, so in some of my films, my documentaries, as you guys know, okay, so in a lot of my films, some of the actresses has significant cleavage, correct? In some of my films. Edwin, one morning, was kind of railing on me. He was teasing me. He wasn't really coming down on me, teasing me about all the cleavage in my documentaries. He's like, you got to tone down the cleavage, Bambi. And I'm like, it's not my fault, Edwin. Since women have tits, what do you want from me? What do you want me to do about it? Okay, what do you want from me? And so now everybody's like, thinks that's the funniest shit because Edwin went on a big thing about how you got to have cleavage and they went more cleavage. And I'm like, oh, here we go. So I kind of unintentionally started a whole cleavage gate thing. For all you fellas, thank me later. You're welcome. I don't know. I don't think the Ripper has a townhouse anymore. I think the Ripper got kicked out of his house. I don't really know. I don't know. Why doesn't Pizza invite the Ripper to come sit in his car with him? Hang out in his car. Let's go drive around. Talk about the woke jokes. Me and you. Oh, funny as shit. Okay, funny as shit. Okay, so it was like, what, 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago? Something like that? When Pizza was like, I unblocked you, Rottweiler. Come into my chat room, we can be friends. Rottweiler, you know, that whole Rottweiler incident where he unblocked him, was like, come be my friend, Rottweiler. I need friends. Well, now Rottweiler's his biggest enemy again. I thought that was the funniest shit ever. I was like, oh, that didn't last long. What happened to, can't we be friends, Rottweiler? I unblocked you. Let's be friends. Yeah. How quickly that turned. Oh, he lives alone in a... Okay. Town. Okay, so... Did he always live in a townhouse? Because 5 years ago, this motherfucker lived in his in-laws' house. Like her parents' home. He lived with his in-laws and her in a house down there. I don't know if it was a townhouse, but in a house down there. So did they move in between that time, or did they move the fuck out? That's what honestly, it doesn't really matter because SoFlo's a fucking clown and nobody gives a fuck about him anyways. You talk about a pointless fucking show. That's pointless. Yeah, that's what I thought. He was living off of the mom's house or some shit. That's why I said I thought he got kicked out. Well, you know what? I think it's funny because, you know, people want to be like, oh, YouTube. No. This is her own doing. That bitch was involved. She co-signed. She was a quiet conspirator to all of it. I don't feel a bit bad for either of those fucking clowns. Fuck them both. They're both fucking scumbags. Both of them. Him and her. And that's right, Pool Stick. I'll say it again. You're both fucking scumbags. Disgusting motherfucking people. Now, good. Fucking idiot. Yeah, he's not so tough now, is he? You know, he lost his little secret mouthpiece cheerleader in the background. He ain't so tough now. You know, where's the tough guy at, SoFlo? Where's the tough guy? Because I've never saw a tough guy. I saw a bitch. A bald-headed fag. That's what I saw. On like a repeat basis. Making death threats. And I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do this. You don't know nothing. You're not my family. You don't remember me in the bed. Yeah. No, nobody. Nobody's afraid of you. Nobody. And my fucking 16-year-old kid wouldn't be afraid of you, motherfucker. You beat women. Okay? Women beaters are usually cowards. Women beaters, when a guy steps up to them, they cower. Because that's what you are. You're a punk. You and BK ought to get a fucking hotel room together. You know, you already hugged each other. You know, kissed it out, hugged each other. Oh, we're buddies. Yeah, you're a fucking punk, BK. You fucking pussy. And you, oh, Bambi, there were cops around. And? I mean, you didn't have to hug him. So there's a cop around, you gotta hug him? Oh, there's a cop around, I gotta hug somebody I hate. There's a cop around. You're a pussy. And I even saw how much of a pussy you were when you went and beat up that Tadeo guy. Not once, but twice. Boy, you're a real tough guy. You're a real fucking tough guy. Sitting there in your little cafe. Oh, I gotta go show everybody on YouTube I'm tough. You're a fucking clown. Ain't nobody afraid of you either, tough guy. You know, you're the type of guy that needs to, like, you know, be walking down the street and just get jacked right in the fucking mouth. Right in the fucking mouth. That's what needs to happen to you, tough guy. You know, running around thinking you're this internet warrior. You're fucking lame. Lame. And the one shot you got that mattered, you pissed it away. You fucking pissed it away and you hugged the motherfucker like he was your best friend. You probably had a heart on too, didn't you? You hugged him, probably got all hard, huh? You and Joey Bates probably jerked one out afterwards. Oh, I got to hug SoFlo. I got to hug him. You're a pussy. What a fucking bitch, man. And your excuses are, oh, there were cops around. Really? You're a big fucking pussy at that point. I wouldn't have cared if the cops had been there. I'm like, you know what, officer? This guy right here, he likes to rape and beat women, officer. What do you think of that? That's what I would have done. I wouldn't have hugged him, shook his hand, and been like, we're friends now. You're a pussy, BK. You and fucking old boy SoFlo ought to catch a room. You ought to go get a room together. I'm sorry, but that motherfucker's a punk. I've always called him a punk. He's still a punk. He's always going to be a punk. And now everybody on YouTube finally saw what a punk he is. Finally. Y'all are waking up. I've been calling this shit out for years. Yeah, punk ass fucking pussies. You know, and really, how tough are you? Middle-aged man? Going and fighting at your age? Oh yeah, I'm in my 40s. I'm going to throw down. I'm going to take it to the street. You're fucking lame as fuck. Grow the fuck up. Grow up. Grow up. I'm gonna go fight. Dude, you're lucky. Like I said, you're lucky it wasn't me, tough guy. Because I would have taken those keys and you wouldn't have gotten them back. You would have been walking your faggot ass home. Because I would have thrown them out the window on my drive home. I would have been like, oh, fuck you and your car, cunt. Out the window, those keys would have went. I would not have handed them back to you. You would have been walking your faggot ass home. Bet. Yeah. Oh, and Muggsy, this is the only warning you're going to get. The next warning's going to come in legal form. With a cop and then a civil suit. So by all means, keep it up. Because 2026 is a whole different year, sweetheart. Whole different laws, whole different new rules, whole different Bambi. So keep it up. Keep it up, Tupperware King. And I'll be seeing you real soon in an Iowa courtroom. Keep it up. And I know you think I'm bullshitting, but I have a feeling in a couple of weeks you're going to see just how much I'm not bullshitting. Just how much I'm fucking serious. I think that's coming. Because you remember that thing that I told you guys about that I haven't been able to publicly come out and talk about yet? It's getting real close. I'm hoping within the next couple of weeks I'll have that and the FBS fight tape that I will be able to premiere for all of you. It'll be a special live. Be watching for the special thumbnail. It is coming. I know we've been waiting a while. I promise. And I don't make promises I can't keep. I trust me. Lopez knows. He's heard the conversations I've had. The setup. Like, it's coming. So, trust me, Muggsy. You don't want to fuck around in my playground. You just don't. It's not. This year ain't your fucking year. Oh, and Ghost of Shadows, I'm hoping to see you real soon in court as well. Because I talked to my officer, and it looks like they're going to throw a whole bunch of charges at your bitch ass. A whole bunch of stuff. That simple misdemeanor just went up to a fucking felony, clown boy. I'll be seeing you real soon. Real soon. And I just cannot wait to hear what you're going to tell that judge. How's your lawyer going to defend your actions? That's what I want to hear. I want to hear how his lawyer is going to defend him coming to a stranger's home, leaving a letter saying he's going to rape them. I want to see how that attorney defends that. That's what I really want to see. I don't give two fucks about him. I'm curious to see how that defense attorney is going to defend those actions. But chances are the punk's going to take a plea deal. Probably going to take a plea deal. Probably, only see him one time in court, more than likely. Because, he's caught dead to rights. I even got him admitting to it. Yeah, I'll be seeing you real soon, cunt. Ain't that right, Mike? And you really thought you got away with it. And you should be glad. Michael, you should be sitting there in your shitty Kansas home, glad the cops are getting to you before I do. You should be glad. Because, if the cops weren't going to do their job, I was going to take the law into my own hands and I was going to come pay you a visit with a couple of fellas. And I was going to embarrass you in your town, embarrass your kids, embarrass your wife by showing your neighbors the video of you coming to my house. So count your lucky stars that the state of Iowa is going to get to you before I do. Count your lucky stars. Which, you know, it still may happen because if I don't get the satisfaction I want out of this whole deal, then I'm going to get the satisfaction my way. And, well, you'll see what that means at a later date. So, yeah, that's what's going on. I'm just taking a vacation. I'm just kind of chilling, enjoying myself, creating some new stories to tell you guys, striking the fuck out of pizza and a few other faggots. So, we're having a fun time. Having fun over here. I'm having a great vacation. It's been real great. So yeah, I didn't plan on being on very long. I just wanted to say hello. I wanted to let you know that, yeah, this channel's still alive and well. I've just kind of been neglecting it. I know, bad creator. I'm going to dude, it's hard running 2 channels. I don't think you guys understand. It's hard work. It's hard work keeping track of both, like, places. So I'm working on this channel for a little while. You're going to be seeing shit over here. And eventually I'll move back to my other channel. Just back and forth, you know. So I just want to thank everybody for coming in and saying hi, hanging out, chilling. All you bushwatchers, hit that fucking like button. And try not to jerk it too hard. I know I'm sexy, but come on now. Have some self-restraint. Have some dignity on this Wednesday. So yeah, I'm going to get out of here. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I love you guys. Pizzaverse strong. And I'll see you at the next one. Peace out. Be good. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do.